Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Susie and my channel is called Light Fragments Oracle. And I am so happy that you are here with me today. If you haven't already subscribed and you just found yourself on my channel, please click the like button. It really helps, and subscribe to my channel for all kinds of content. I do an eclectic of things on my channel. The last couple months have been a little crazy, but you can always go back and watch some of my other videos. Spring is coming, my life is shifting, and so I have a sneaky suspicion that I will be doing more videos with more different things, including leaving this space and going out into the world doing some vlogging. So we've got some things coming down the road in a few months, and I already asked my husband if he would be included in my vlogging videos, and he was like, bring it on, baby. So I said, okay, cool. I'll be really happy to have my husband on my channel. He's funny. He is hilarious. When he has time to settle down and enjoy life and be calm, he is hilarious. So I'm really hoping this is the journey of YouTube for both of us. What are we going to talk about today? Well, a couple of things. I'm a day late and a dollar short. And the reason being is yesterday I had my pre-op appointment for surgery. And I will get into a little bit of that later. But today's video is sponsored by City Beauty. City Beauty randomly sends me products when they are launching something new, or if they would just like me to update some of their products. And so yesterday, February 20th, was the launch date for the two new Plumping Oil lip glosses. Plumping oils, not just regular lip oil, Plumping lip oils. And you can go onto their site and click on both of these products. We have pink champagne. I'll take both of these out of the packaging. And we have sangria. I did not try sangria, but I did try pink champagne. Pink champagne is like a very natural clear with a slight tint that you can barely see. So we'll get into this. If you type in the coupon code DAYOIL, DAYOIL, in all caps, I believe, you will get 25% off both of these until February 23rd. So you have today, tomorrow, and Sunday to get that coupon code. You can also get an additional 15% off if you use my code in the description. Just click on the link, type in my code, and you will get an additional 15% off. Let's move on to the lip oils. I'm going to, well, first of all, let me put on the pink champagne, which isn't pink. It's just called pink champagne. It looks like a champagne color. It looks like almost like a golden, maybe amber color. But if you stare inside the bottle, you can see just a hint of pink. Can you see the hint of pink? So I'm going to put this on I did line my lips, but I've been drinking water, so I don't have anything else on my lips. Let's put a little bit of this on. I love the doe foot. It's flat on either side. And then I flip it around. It's luxurious. You can see just a faint hint of pink. I mean, it's so faint. It just boosts up the color of your lips already. So I've been using this since I received it in the mail. And I have to tell you, the honest truth, my lips were so chapped and flaky. And using this lip oil has, I don't know what it does. It plumps up my lips, but it also heals them. And the suggested use is to apply daily. So my experience is if you put this on a couple times a day, not only does it give you a nice healthy shine to the lipstick you have on or the lip liner that you have on, but it also heals your lips. And apparently on the website, the City Beauty website, if you read about it, you will see that successive use of this lip oil, plumping lip oil, will over time plump your lips. And I need that because I've always had thin lips, but the older I get, the thinner my lips get. So you can just use it alone. You don't need to use it with lipstick, or you don't need to use it with a lip liner. You can just use it alone. Put it in your purse. Rub it on, during the day so you have moisture on your lips. It doesn't feel weird. It actually feels really nice. It doesn't burn. And we're going to put on the sangria. I can get the box open. This is what it looks like in the bottle. It does look like sangria. It looks like a wine. And let's put a little bit of this on. So the way that these plumping lip oils are designed in the actual glass bottle, which I love that it's glass, is that when you pull the doe foot out, it pulls a lot of the lip oil off. So you're not getting gobs of this on your lips. And you can see a little bit of the tint on the doe foot. So let's put this on. It almost has a champagne-y taste to it. I think I put a little too much on. I don't like to put a lot on because I don't like it gathering in the corners of my mouth. You can see that this tint is a little different than the other one. I'm not sure which one I like the best. I like them both. I like them both equally. So we have pink champagne and we have a sangria, the two new plumping lip oils for City Beauty. And I'm very grateful that they sent me these to try out on my channel. Thank you, City Beauty. Don't forget to use the codes that I mentioned earlier if you are interested. And by the way, those make really nice gifts. Now I want to tell you what I have on for makeup today. I did my makeup ahead of time, and I did something different with my eye makeup. I'm gonna pull in here and show you. I have 2 lines going up out of the outside corner of my eye. I've got one from the top eyeliner and one from the bottom, and I did the same on this side because I wanted to try something different. And then what I used for eyeshadow, and I've showed you this before, the eyeshadow that I used is the Jones Road Cool Brown on my eyelid. Love this eyeshadow, and I really packed it on, and I brought it way up here. Not under my eyebrow, but just below my eyebrow. And then what I did was I put on my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Beautyverse Love Palette. I used this shade right here in the crease over the Jones Road Cool Brown. And then I took this satiny, sparkly pink. It's mostly satin. All right, I've shown you guys this before. And I dabbed it just on the top of my eyelid to give it a little bit of a color. Then what I did was I took a thicker brush, and I didn't even care. I didn't want a thin line. I just didn't care how it looked. And I used this brown right here, and I went underneath my eyes with it. And I brought it up just slightly, brushed it up. Then what I did, am I out of breath? I had to run down the stairs because my phone was ringing. And right now I'm on pins and needles because I've been getting phone calls like you read about every single day, it seems. So it wasn't anything special, but you know, I should have let my answering machine with doctors calling and the breast center calling. I'm on pins and needles with the phone because sometimes when I go to call back, they're on another line. So that's why I ran down the stairs. And I actually hobbled down the stairs because I have a problem with my left foot. I have tendonitis in my left foot, the top of my foot. Go figure. So yeah, I kind of hobbled down the stairs. But anyway, then what I did was I took the Jones Road Brown gel eyeliner with the brush. Love this brush. It is such perfection. And I went over my eyelashes on my top lid, and I brought way out that gel eyeliner. And then I also did the same thing on the bottom, both sides. And then I took, the last thing I did, I wet that same brush and I used, I think it was this one. Yeah, I used this shade just under my eyebrow on both sides, and I brought it down into the corner. And then put my mascara on, which I used my Nobulash. I have been really loving the Power Brow by Relove in brown. And I want you to, what I love about this is the tip. And I mentioned this before, but what I did was I accidentally pushed the cap on before I wound it back down again. So it created a sharp edge. And because of the shape of this, it made it so much easier for me to do my eyebrows. So keep that in mind because it does get rounded. So you can always take a little bit of the end off. This has lasted me a long time and I love the color. For my foundation, well, before I put on my foundation, what I did was I took the Il Makiage concealer. This concealer is not the same color as my skin. It is lighter. And I know that a lot of people say, you know, you look like a raccoon. I really don't care. I really don't. I like around my eyes and under my eyes to be lighter because of my dark circles. So I took this and I really smeared it under both eyes. I crisped up the sides of my eyeshadow. I put some down my nose. I put some on my chin, and I went over a few of my spots. I let it sit for a little bit, and then I took a damp sponge and I went around. Well, I used this side, the flat side, and I went around and I blended this all in. And then I took my fingers and I patted in. And I have to tell you, this Il Makiage concealer I have been using for about a month now, down in my downstairs bathroom, and it does not budge. It is the best concealer. I have a lot of concealers that I like. I like the Incognito, Wet n Wild, but I've been really loving this concealer. I like it because it's not heavy, and it does tend to crease a little bit, but what I've been doing is letting it dry, patting it, letting it dry, and then I have been using my Jones Road tinted powder with this brush, and I get most of the powder off and I just gently press. You know, can you see my wrinkles? They're there, but because of the City Beauty under eye treatment that I've been using, my wrinkles are less. They're less. And you know, I've been on this channel for 3 years now, and I've tried all kinds of products, and I generally love mostly everything I try. But now, as my channel is progressing, I'm finding that if I use these products and I use them for a couple of weeks or even a month first, then I can give you a better idea. And I have been using this Il Makiage concealer. Let me tell you what the shade this one is. I mean, you might want to go with your skin tone. This is, actually it's, bleep, I'm Flawless is the name of it. Shade 1.5, so it's light. Let me show you. And I love that you can see the shade. I love the component. I need to order more from Il Makiage. I've been very impressed, even with their foundation, and I'll revisit that. Let me show you the shade so you can see. It is definitely lighter than my skin, but it is really transparent. If you pounce it out with a moist blending sponge, and then you use your fingers, it has a more of a translucent look to it. Then what I did was I used the Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation, and my shade is 210 Light Medium Neutral. It's a great color for me. It's a great shade for me. I can even warm it up in the summertime and wear it all summer. So this has been downstairs because I'm going to try to use most of this foundation on a daily basis. Then I put on my Milani Dolce Pink for blush. And then I used my Charlotte Tilbury in medium deep contour wand. And I put just 2 dots here, 2 dots here, and I put a little bit underneath here. And that's it for makeup on my skin. Let me just follow up with what's going on with me. I received a phone call the other day that I had my pre-op appointment. So 2 days before yesterday, I got a phone call that my pre-op appointment was going to be yesterday. And I'm thinking, I didn't even get my surgery date yet. Well, apparently what happened was I had to reschedule the scan that I had told you about in my last video. I had to reschedule it twice. So they had to move my surgery date, which meant that I didn't get a phone call. But I did end up getting a phone call the day before yesterday. So I got my pre-op appointment date the day before I got my surgery date. And yesterday I went to my pre-op appointment. It was about 2 hours long. It took me about an hour and 10 minutes to get to where I was going yesterday because I had to leave earlier in the morning and it was commute time. And then it took me about an hour and 5 minutes to get home. So it was a 5-hour ordeal between travel, check-in, and my actual appointment. And so everything's good to go for my surgery. My surgery date is Wednesday, March 5th. So I have to check into the hospital at 6 o'clock in the morning. So we'll be leaving here at about 4:45 in the morning. And then they do, there's just a series of steps. I meet everybody. I know the surgeon, but I meet her team. I meet the anesthesiologist. I meet different nurses that do different things. They're going to mark me up. They're going to put an IV in. And they're going to discuss with me, the process. This is just typical. And then at 7:30, I'm going to have my surgery. And then that's going to take about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then they're going to move me into recovery. So when I talked to the nurse about it, I figured, I'll be getting out at about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And she's like, no, this is an all-day ordeal. Once the surgery is complete, because they are going to remove lymph nodes and they're doing a lumpectomy, then and stitch me up from the inside out and use steri strips. They're going to put a compression bra on me while I'm on the table, and then they'll move me into the recovery room. Now, my husband is allowed to stay meet everybody till right before they roll me in to surgery. And then they're going to call his cell phone so he can meet me in recovery and sit with me while I'm, coming out of anesthesia. And then, they'll have me get my clothes on. They'll have me walk around. They'll have me use the bathroom, eat and drink something light. So then I'll be discharged when all my vitals and everything is right. They'll go over medication for pain with me. I'm happy my surgeon does not use opiates. I don't believe in opiates unless the pain is so excruciating that the person can't handle it. And my surgeon had told me that this will be handled with ibuprofen and Tylenol. So that's that. I think I covered all the bases. I will tell you about the procedure in another video. I'd like to do 1 or 2 more videos before the week of surgery. And if I can't, because I'm working a lot next week, I won't be able to work except for 1 job the week of surgery. I will do videos and then I will post them that week. And I'll probably, if I'm feeling good, come back on just to chat with you guys and let you know what's going on. Maybe put a little makeup on, because I'm going to want to feel good about myself. I'm not going to be working. I'm just going to be staying home. The first few days, my husband is going to stay home with me. So this takes place on a Wednesday. He's taking me, obviously. And then on that Thursday, he's staying home. And I talked him into staying home on Friday, too, because he gets family leave. And they're just going to have to deal where he works. You know, really, all of this will make anybody think about what's most important in life. And because I'm the age that I am, and I'm not younger, my kids are grown, I'm looking at the bigger picture. And to tell you the truth, it's more important that he be home with me than off making somebody rich. So that's just my take on it. Am I grateful that he has this good job? Absolutely. But I think, you know, because of our ages, it's important that we support one another when we are faced with a medical challenge. So my friends, that's it for today. I'm going to pull a card. This is the perfect card. This is the perfect card for my situation. This is the perfect card for all of us right now in this world today. I am always given exactly what I need. And here we have a starfish, underwater, in the ocean, and the light moving up to the top of the water. We are always given what we need when we believe in the power and the omnipotence of God, Source, Holy Spirit. Trust. Make your petitions known and then trust. Okay, my friends, as usual, be well, be blessed, be beautiful, because you are, because there is nobody else on the planet like you. You are loved by me, and you are loved by the whole entire universe that is God and created you. So until we see each other again, you know, I love you much. And I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna work out fine if you know they will. I'd like to say it again. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna work out fine if you know they will. I know they will. I know they will. Bye, everyone. I love you much. Take care.